So I finally finished installing this unit. I like the texture. I tried. This is my third wig that I tried on today. Hey, so it's been a little bit of time that has gone by, but the reason for that is I just want to do things better. But anyway, so this is me trying to put on a wig, right? And this one, I saw it. It was like a couple of bucks. It looks super cute. I was like, oh, this would be so nice, right? So it came from Amazon. That's the wig cap, some earrings. They gave me a wig cap for somebody else's complexion. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to get into it, right? Like, I really thought I was going somewhere, but I wasn't going nowhere. What I learned is if you have locks, you have to have combs in the front and in the back. So those particular wigs, I tried on like 3 that was very similar from the same company, but they don't have combs. And that's not gonna work because I need security, right? Like, I need a man in my life with a good job. I need a wig in my life with some support, with some clips. When I was purchasing this unit, I was like, oh my goodness, like the curls are bigger, the curls are shorter, it's giving me two-tone, it's letting me play. And she was like, no. Why? Because you don't have clips in the front, mommy. And because you don't have clips in the front, then we can't really get together. So I was like, all right, cool, let me play with this one. I was like, I'm going to give Diana, I'm going to give texture, volume, voom, everything. But you know what this wig said? No, mommy, because you don't have clips in the front, I can't give you what you're trying to give, okay? There's no point in styling. There's no point in cutting. There's no point in any of that because there's no clips in the front. And you remember, you have locks. So I was like, all right, fine. Let me go back to the lace front. Let me go back to this little wet and wavy situation. And being that I'm new to wigs and everything, you know, it's going to take a bit of time. I know a lot of people can breeze through these things. But no, I have to sit and I have to focus and watch everything that I'm doing and try to remember all the YouTube videos from YouTube University that I've been trying to download into my brain. But yeah, unfortunately the wet and wavy gave me the most life, and that's so unfortunate because I really want to experiment with other textures, but for whatever reason, whether it be headband, whether it be synthetic, whether it be human, she gives me the most life. And so here we are. And I'm just figuring out my bald cap situation. Unfortunately, my other wigs that I tried to use in the beginning of this video were for women who actually are like more on the bald side, you know what I mean? And don't need clips, you know what I mean? And I know that you could sew them on. This is why I didn't throw them away. Like, I know that when I get better with my wig situation, I will be slaying them at one point or another. So there's no point in throwing those away. But this one and others like her are just a lot easier for me to maneuver. And they're also big head friendly, which is, you know, the best thing for women who have a longer hair length or a different hair texture or whatever. They're just easier for me. I tried to do closures. I have a closure in one of my bags somewhere, and it's just not as respectful. It's not as easy for me to maneuver. So this one ends up being the perfect fit, and I knew that it was going to be perfect when I tied the scarf around my head. I was like, okay, yeah, we got something. We got magic. I think it's like a wig is like a relationship. You know what I mean? It's like, can we vibe? Can we fit? Like, do you bring out the best in me? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm learning about this whole journey. So yeah, so that's everything. As far as all the wigs that are featured in this video, despite the fact that they weren't able to work for me, I will still drop that information in the description box below, because I do feel like they could work for someone else, especially like potentially, like, let's say you're beginning a lock journey and you don't want to actually wear them out. You have alternatives.